Hey guys, Sophia. I thought I'd do a little video talking about the healing specs in terms of which is most fun versus which is least fun. Now, I've made different videos on my channel about each of the different healing specs and why I think they're fun and like what qualities they have versus like what's not so good about them. But I thought in one video I'd just do a tier maker so you can look at it, and then it's a little bit easier on the eye because instead you don't have to watch each of the videos where I compare them to each of the different healing specs. So I'm going to do one for how fun they are, and then I'll probably do another one after this for the meta right now, and then I might do another one on what healer is the easiest to pick up if you're looking to heal in Shadowlands. So we're going to start with my least favorite to my most favorite. My least favorite, as everyone knows, is definitely Holy Paladin. Holy Paladin right now is incredibly weak. It suffers with its mana usage, it suffers with its throughput, its CDs are very long, and its its big healing cooldowns are pretty average. I don't know, that they don't have much impact on how you play. So for instance, Wings and Holy Avenger is on a 3-minute CD, and now it only gives you holy power regen. It doesn't give you haste. So every 3 minutes, it's kind of an average CD in my eyes. And if you watch any of my Holy Paladin videos on my channel, you'll see that when I pop Wings, Holy Shock is still on a longer CD than it is on live. So even when Wings is up, I feel like the spec still struggles. And when your Wings is down, the spec is terrifying to play because your throughput is very low and your mana cost and your haste is low, but it means that your cast times are so long if you're going to cast Flash of Light or Holy Light. So if you want more detail on that, I'll link all of the different healing specs videos where I talk more in depth about them below, but at the moment Holy Paladin is D tier. Something has to change to make this spec, for one, viable, and for two, fun. So that needs a lot of work. Then we're probably going to go with Holy Priest. Holy Priest is okay. I haven't had a lot of time to play it right now, and I haven't gone in depth on Holy Priest yet. That's still to come. So I'm just going to leave it there because I don't really play Holy Priest. I've never really played Holy Priest, and in my eyes it's just still, it's okay. I don't really want to talk much about it because I'm not 100% sure. I haven't done a dungeon on it. I've just messed around while I was fixing keybinds. So that one I'm just going to leave because I'm not sure on that one yet. Then, okay, people are going to get mad at me for this, but I'm going to put Druid in B tier, only because it's not particularly fun. It plays the same as it does on live. It is a very, very consistent, powerful healer. So, like, I'm only putting it in B tier because I don't find it particularly fun to play. This is not me saying how meta it is. If you want to talk about how meta it is, it's still S tier. It feels really good to play in terms of throughput and mana costs, but it isn't particularly fun, and nothing has changed drastically. Even the Covenant ability, Night Phase Covenant ability is fun, but the playstyle is still the same, and I've never really loved the playstyle of a Resto Druid, so I have to put it in B tier just because it doesn't blow me away in terms of fun. So then we're gonna go Mistweaver. I'm probably gonna put Mistweaver in A tier, potentially S tier, but probably A tier. Because, it feels the same, but I do enjoy it more on beta than I do on live, and it's probably to do with my legendaries and my Covenant abilities. Again, if you want more detail on what I run, there's a video for that, and I'll link it below. But losing Way of the Crane kind of sucks, because I do enjoy the Way of the Crane playstyle. You do have a legendary that somewhat works similar, like your damage goes into healing, but it's not as powerful as Way of the Crane. It's not nearly as powerful as Way of the Crane. So losing Way of the Crane kind of makes the spec, I have to say, probably A tier. I don't know, it's fun. It's more fun than Druid for sure. Again, Druid is better in terms of I don't know, it's throughput in 5-man healing. Sorry, 5-man dungeon healing, but again, it's okay. Then I'm gonna go Resto Shaman. Now, people are gonna disagree with me on this, I'm assuming. I love Resto Shaman. I think it's a very fun spec on live, and I'm enjoying it more on beta, because you have mana totem, you have mana shield, you've got earth shield being baseline, so it helps your tank healing. You've got the Kyrian totem, because I'm a Kyrian. You've got all these big like CDs for dungeons that are very impactful. Spirit Link, Healing Tide. Your talents and all is the same. You do have a legendary that is your Chain Lightning. If you Chain Lightning, your next Chain Heal is free, or if you Chain Heal, then your next Chain Lightning is free. Not the best legendary for Shaman in throughput terms, but it is very fun to play. It's fun to kind of, you know, like integrate damage into your healing rotation with the Chain Lightning. So I have to say Resto Shaman, for me, is definitely S tier in terms of fun. I know a lot of people are going to disagree, because I think a lot of people will put it in this kind of area, but I'm loving the feeling of it. I don't feel like I struggle. I feel powerful when I'm in my CDs. I really love the damage rotation of Shaman over any healer. I'm not sure what it is, and nothing about it has changed, but I've always enjoyed the damage rotation, and it's still the same, and I enjoy it, I have to say. This is probably a bit of a biased one, I'll be honest, because I know most people don't feel the same way. Now, the one that takes the cake, obviously, is Disc Priest. Now, I think a lot of people will agree with this, that Disc Priest right now has more damage abilities that have come back to the spec, which makes it so much more fun. You've got Touch of Death, you've got... Oh my god, not Touch of... not Touch of Death, that's a monk spell. But you've got Shadow of Death, you've got Mind Blast, Mind Seer, and I'm a Kyrian again. And the boon is so fun to play. Its damage is also quite high. And it feels very impactful as a healer and as a DPS. Not that you are a DPS, but your DPS, I don't know, playstyle and your I honestly can't think of what to say, but your DPS rotation is significantly fun. Your legendaries, there is a Shadow of Death legendary that makes it trigger Atonement, which is kind of spooky to play if you're not good at timing it like I am. But that's a very fun legendary to mess around with. The legendaries for Disc Priest feel very impactful. So I have to put it probably, I don't know, there, because it is my favorite. I think it is what, at this stage, it'll be what I main in Shadowlands, but I am also a Disc Priest player at heart. It's the first spec I ever played when I started playing in BFA. But it just feels like it's enhanced in terms of its playstyle, and it feels like its throughput is quite good. Its mana costs are still quite high, I have to admit. It's not nearly as good as Druid. But it is definitely... I think it's also quite significantly higher than these guys in terms of fun. But please note, this is not how effective these are, because this, if we're talking about throughput and we're talking about the meta on Shadowlands beta, this is not the meta. No way is this the meta. But that's kind of all I had to say. Sorry it got a little bit weird at the end. I'm quite sick and I wanted to get this video out. But I'd love to know what you guys think. If you guys have a different S tier contenders, please put it in the comments. I'd love to know what you guys think, because I think these are a little bit biased picks for me. But yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day or night. Bye!